Hey guys, it looks like I'm doing another one of these, and actually before I say what I'm gonna review, I got a little story for y'all. So I went to a couple of cons over the summer. I went to Anime Midwest and G-Fest, both of which were very fun. I'll get more into detail with G-Fest since that's probably the more popular one. Anime Midwest was pretty cool. I've only went to it once before, about a few years ago, and it was actually my first convention that I ever went to. I don't got any good pictures of anything good there, just like maybe a few of me in my costume. Yeah, there's something you don't know about me. I like to cosplay. Now on to G-Fest. Boy, it was really fun. I went with my dad. I got a couple of gifts from my friends and my mom. And I met one of my friends, Ultra Gadara, before I left. Here's a photo of us. We were very happy to meet each other. And yeah, I brought my helmet to G-Fest. I was not embarrassed at all. And of course, the last thing I need to talk about is my haul. Yes, sir. I got the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Final Wars Heat Ray version with the Gotengo, and the SH Figure Arts Genocider from Kamen Rider Ryuki. Both really good finds. Alright, with that all being said, today I will be reviewing the Marvel Legends Spider-Man from Spider-Man Brand New Day. The best Spider-Man movie of all time, by the way. Yes, I did in fact go see it. And I need to go get an acrylic stand riser real quick, so I'll be right back. Oh yeah, real quick. I did get this Green Ranger gaming mat from my birthday, so I will be using this for my reviews. Okay, here is Spider-Man and how he looked. Not really in the movie. This figure is more based off the promotional material. Now, is he an entire repaint of the No Way Home Final Swing suit figure? No, he's not. There are some sculpting differences. Not only is the spider logo bigger, but the bordering design is also noticeably different. But they did not bother to change the bordering design on the back, and that's pretty much the only thing that I can find that they carried over. Some people are probably going to tell me that his proportions and build isn't right, but honestly, it looks fine to me. I don't see anything wrong with it. Getting a closer look at his head sculpt, it looks pretty nice. So, well, for the most part. He's got this little brick textured all over like the red parts of the costume. And then some of the web lines here are kind of not really painted onto the sculpt, but you know what? I was planning on repainting them anyway, so pretty annoying, but oh well. Bit of a hot take here, but I personally think the dark blue slaps really hard right here. It's kind of my preferred method for a Spider-Man look, but hey, the light blue is also pretty cool as well. Looking at the spider emblem up front, not only is there a little red mark on one of the legs, but the emblem is not fully painted around the little butt section. I don't know what that's called. Is that the abdomen? I don't know. Oh, and there's a little blue splotch right next to the shoulder. Found two areas with the kind of share the same issue here. So look at the border like sculpt on the suit. You see how it's not fully painted, and it's kind of just like painted off to the side of the sculpt. So it's like that on the shoulder, his right shoulder, and then now look at his leg. Damn, bro. He's got the same paint thing, like being not on the sculpt and off to the underneath it. And then that leg kind of has some of it like unpainted, but it's mostly painted there. But yeah. And now finally looking at his back, we're going to look at the logo real quick. So there is a little blue mark, right? Oh my god, that quality is atrocious. But yeah, there is a little blue mark right on one of the legs. And I think that's all the problems. Hey, so I forgot to mention something about his eyes. So not only do they have a pearlescent white shine, on the right eye there is a few extra white paint where it kind of shouldn't be. That's all I wanted to say. Now for accessories, he comes with a pair of fists, which you can use to either beat the hell out of his enemies, or you can probably just sit there and look cool. And of course, he comes with the thwippers, and Hasbro, it would be really nice if you could make some web thwipping like effect parts, kind of like what SH Figure Arts does. Then again, this is a Marvel Legends, so I guess that's too much to ask for. And lastly, for the hands, he comes with the classic wall crawlers as any Spider-Man figure should. He can also hit a pretty nice crouching pose. And the last thing you get here are these little web accessories, and I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what to do with these. I think that these are supposed to go to the Hulk, but I don't plan on getting him anytime soon, so these are kind of useless to me. Okay, I guess one positive thing that I can give them are that I think I like this little blue shine that they kind of have, but then that's about it. For articulation, his head can look up this far, it can look down this far, it can look side to side and all the way around, and there's a slight pivot there. The torso can crunch this far forward and backward that far. The butterfly joint in the arms move back a little bit more than they move forward, but hey, it's not all too bad. You can pull them in far enough to look like he's swinging. His arms can fully move all the way around. His arms can move up a pretty good amount. His double jointed arms allow him to bend in all the way. His hands can move up, they can move down, and of course they can turn all the way around. His legs have a drop-down hinge joint so that his legs can kick forward this high, but backward not all too much. He has a thigh swivel. His double-jointed legs allow him to bend in this much, and the feet can move up this far, they can move down that far, and they can pivot. You know, the articulation is kind of one of the many reasons why I stepped away from Marvel Legends. Take the No Way Home 3-pack, for example. The torsos on the Toby and Andrew figures could crunch backwards more than they can crunch forwards. That is just insanely wild. Oh, and I also forgot to show off the crunching and swivel movement in the torso. So the torso crunches side to side this much, and it can swivel all the way around. For his size, he stands... this might be the wrong measuring tape, but it's all I got. He stands just about 6 inches tall. For some size comparisons, here he is with the SH Figuarts Endgame Thanos, the Infinity Saga version. And yeah, I don't think these two really scale all too well. Here he is with the Marvel Legends Big Time Spider-Man, which I did repaint, and the Marvel Legends Black Suit Spider-Man from the Red Hulk Build-A-Figure wave. Here he is with the Mess Toys Ultimate Neighbor. Here he is with the Rebel Tech Black Suit Spider-Man, and yup, I got him, and I'm really stoked too, because I was going to save him as a surprise for when I reviewed him, but I thought, why not show him off right here? And because why not, here he is with the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2024 and Kong 2024. Okay, final thoughts. What do I think of this? You know what? Hold on, something's not right. There's something in the articulation segment that I forgot to include again, and it's the bicep swivel. He has a bicep swivel. Bro, how did I forget this? Okay, anyways, what do I think of this guy? I actually like him. I think he's really cool. Even though some of the web lines aren't exactly painted fully onto the sculpt, I can get behind that. You know, I was going to repaint him anyways, so it's not a big deal for me. This guy completely replenished my opinions on Marvel Legends, and I'm very happy to own him. Now, I got this guy in person at my local GameStop, and I think that's the only place you can get them from, well, as of right now, because I've checked Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store. They don't even have them right now, so yeah, I guess get them from GameStop. I've never ordered from them before, but it does say that they have a ship-to-home option, so there you go. Do I recommend this figure? Yes, I do. If you want this figure, then go ahead and get them, but only if you want to, of course. And with that all being said, thank you for hopefully tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, here's a picture of me at the movie theater with my Spider-Man mask. Alright, goodbye.